The United States in these kinds of actions is committing extrajudicial executions whether the boatmen are guilty of moving cocaine or not. What if they withdraw the aid? Nothing, in my opinion. Tariffs on 10% of Colombian exports, obviously a problem. The United States in these kinds of actions is committing extrajudicial executions whether the boatmen are guilty of moving cocaine or not. In any case, there's a disproportionate use of force that's punishable under international humanitarian law. What if they withdraw the aid? Nothing, in my opinion. We will have specific problems. I've never seen in the Colombian budget that we've passed a single dollar of aid. This, U.S. aid, does not go through the state. It is not aid for governments. It doesn't help us at all. Not a single dollar. For this reason, when they say they will take this from us, I say, where? Where are the subsidies? I don't find them. They aren't in the budget. This is aid for NGOs that use aid managers outside the government. Generally, it is of North American origin. That is, it's aid for themselves. It's a kind of aid for U.S. employment. In military aid we may have some problems. Let's say military aid has served to deliver arms when they're needed. There are warehouses full of arms oxidizing as they were not needed or were bought under fake interests. There are corruption problems that the aid has generated. In my opinion, the instruction I've given the military forces I command is to replace the aid with the national budget. In other words, Colombia will buy its own arms.
Obviamente es un problema.
Tariffs on 10% of Colombian exports, obviously a problem. What are these products? Not all Colombian coffee, as it's exported everywhere. Not all bananas, as they're distributed. But yes, they would affect a big share of flowers. I think there can be a mitigation effort to reduce the harm if this finally happens. 60% will not be harmed, as they will not make their oil and coal more expensive. But 10% of exports could be harmed. We want to place them in other parts of the world, to open up, as Colombia has been too unilateral.